You talking about not playing the field, but I go over to your house and somebody else show up.
Listen.
Y'all ready? Let's go, y'all ready? Let's go. Hey, my connectors, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, join the family. If you like the food, it's the place to be. Then come and have a little fun, what your girl can't see.
What's up, my connectors, and welcome back to the channel. So today we are having just a giant seafood boil mukbang with I have a little bit of left. I have a small amount of my dip sauce left. I have some Dungeness crab, mussels, clams, crawfish, lobster claws, and I have some pineapple juice to drink. So if you're new to the channel, if you could please hit your subscribe button and your notification bell so you'll be notified when a new video is uploaded. Don't forget to share, like, and leave me a comment. I truly appreciate it. So hey y'all, hey, happy Saturday. Let's just jump right in because I had it in the oven. Don't worry about it. And I got a little chard or whatever. Y'all want the sauce in the front? I try to put all the food in the front on the thumbnail, but we're gonna put the sauce right there. Okay, let's just jump in and eat a little bit, chat a little bit. Oh, let me see if this sauce real hot, because we ain't trying to get burnt. How you feeling there? Look at you. Oh, let's pour some all over it. You want to do that? Let's pour it all over it. I don't want to waste too much of it though. As y'all know, once I heat my sauce up, when I heat it up, I like to eat it up. So, okay, that's enough. That's enough. Yeah, it's hot. So, we're gonna eat, y'all. I'm hungry. Oh yeah, they hot. I kept it in the oven. Oh, little pepper hit you in the throat. These about to be bomb. I drenched it. Ooh, they just falling out. Ooh, that's good. And y'all know I did the same thing I did not yes, I don't know when it was. I'm gonna tell you in a minute because I'm gonna be trying to eat and then say something to you. Don't worry about it. Let's hold on. Let's at least finish this Dungeness. I'm spraying stuff everywhere. I'm really eating the shells, ain't I? Woo! Y'all eating crabs this weekend? I know you showing that. Show out. You know, worked all week and stuff. You earned that, baby. Don't let nobody make you feel bad for treating yourself. Okay. Dog, that Dungeness was busting. Should we just go and eat the other one? And then we'll get to the... Let me just eat a couple of clams. Y'all know they always fall like that. Oh, there we go. There go one. They always fall out the thing. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Hey, Big Daddy.
Hi.
Oh, okay. All right, y'all, I'm gonna finish this Dungeness and then we're gonna talk, okay? I promise. I'm eating shells. Ooh, I'm gonna let that little meat go. Don't do that. All right, let me finish this Dungeness. What I was trying to tell y'all is I baked, put it in a bag, took the sauce, shook it all up in the bag, and then put it in the oven. So it's drenched in the sauce as well. This thing on a whole nother level, y'all. Meat just coming out perfect, just sliding out. Alright. That's your last piece of Dungeness, y'all. It was bomb. So thank y'all for watching the video yesterday. I really, really appreciate it. videos, I must say. Thank y'all for watching the videos yesterday. So, put up the donut video. I apologize. The glasses and the glare was bothering y'all. That was just a goofy video I wanted to put up. So, appreciate y'all watching that. We talked about the songs that we didn't know was already, I mean the meaning. They had different meanings than we thought. Was that on that video? No, that wasn't that video. That was the crab video. Y'all was telling me songs I had never thought about. And that Whisper song made me sad. Olivia, I was like, dog, I went and looked up the lyrics. I'm like, oh, that just made me that made me so sad. But yeah, so I appreciate y'all watching all of the videos. But anyway, this is the topic I want to talk about today. Let me get Kit feedback on it since he back. He home. The topic is, like, okay, say for instance, you're a person that believes in marriage and want to be married. How long would you wait for somebody to propose to you? Okay? Now, you want to be married. This is not for people that it was like, I don't believe in marriage anyway. But how long do you wait for somebody to propose to you? Okay? Because I always felt like I have to put a time stamp on it, because if not, they can go on years and years, 10, 20 years, you know, before we're married. But it's only because I wanted to be married. Now, I was always told, if a man really wants to marry you, he would take you off the market and marry you. If not, he just feels like either, not in all cases, and this is a mature conversation, y'all, and we respect everybody's opinion. I respect your views. You have to respect my views. You know, that's why it's a grown. We're gonna call this grown woman, a grown, cause Kid here too. But is it true that if a man really wants to marry you, he has no problem, no hesitation, he is going to take you off the market if he feels like this is the wife for him? But if he doesn't feel that way, then he'll just drag it along. Is that, how do you feel about that?
No.
No?
No.
So why don't some men marry?
There could be many reasons, but I mean, you're trying to take a complex situation and narrow it down to something really simplistic. But there could be many reasons why a man would find a woman that he wants to marry but doesn't. I mean, there could be economic reasons, there could be family reasons, there could be health reasons, you know, career reasons. I mean,
but why do they want, they don't want her to date anybody else though? They don't want her to leave. They want all the goodies, you know, and all that kind of stuff.
Right, and they still may want to be in a relationship with that person, but
just not married.
Right.
Well, see, that ain't gonna work. You want to be in a relationship with me, but you don't want to marry me. You don't want to be committed to me.
Okay, and that's fine. So that's something that the two people need to work out.
That's something else.
If that is not going to be acceptable to the young lady, then some decisions need to be made. 10,
20 years, 5 years. I'm gonna tell you right now, my limit is...
There are people who have gone 20 or 30 years together before they even decide to get married. Case in point, I give you one. Oprah and Stedman ain't been married.
Oprah doesn't believe in marriage.
They've been together longer than us. But you hadn't said whether or not, nobody knows whether or not Stedman believes in marriage.
Stedman did. He did it in the interview. I think he said he said it didn't really matter to him. He didn't need to be married. That's
different from he doesn't believe.
But we're talking about I said somebody who wants to be married. This female wants to be married.
Right.
Just say it's
and
me.
my point is that Stedman might want to be married.
No, he didn't. He said
you said it didn't matter to him.
Right.
That's
we're talking
from
about
whether or not he wants to be married.
Now listen to this scenario. Listen, y'all. This female wants to be married. She wants the last name. She wants the marriage, the union, because she feels like she's doing everything else.
And the guy's
I've had your babies. Yeah, he won't promote. He's not proposing.
Then she needs to make a decision on whether or not she wants to move on.
She loves him.
Okay, then you stuck.
But I'm just wondering, what is it about her after she's given birth to your children, after she has lived with you for over 5 or 10 years?
See, that should have been discussed before you start having children.
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah. Before you start popping babies, before you decide that you're going to move in for years at a time, you should have already had that discussion. Hey, are we getting married? Or is this something we're going to do at, X time? Or how long is it going to be? Or what are we waiting on? You should already have that discussion.
I think a lot of women are scared to have that conversation with men because it scares them off. When you're in the dating stages.
That's BS.
Yeah, really. As soon as you start dating somebody, because the first time we talked on the phone, what did I say?
I don't know.
I asked you if did you want to get married, or is marriage in your future?
Yeah, but see, you're talking about something totally different, because I had already thought about that, and that's why my previous relationship had ended. So you're talking about someone who had already thought about what they wanted. And to your point, you asked me about that because it was something that was important to you.
Yeah, it was important to me.
So if a woman wants to know that,
you're saying she should come right out and ask.
You need to come out and ask. Now, you
do you think that would scare them away?
Some it does, but there's a point in time. You got to feel people out. You just can't on the first date, the first cup of coffee.
See, I'm on the first date.
Be like, it may not work for some people.
Okay, so let me ask you guys this. When you meet someone that you kind of like, you're attracted to, and you figure that, because in this day and age, I don't know if talking and dating and all that I don't know how that goes these days. But I was very upfront. I was very vocal, right? When I first met you.
You also have to read the room, too. I mean, I think...
You snatched me up quick.
I don't know. I don't remember everything that was said in that conversation, but I remember the tone of the conversation.
Okay, let me tell you how, because he don't remember. Because when we our anniversary, when people make it official.
Was that today?
No, not today. Do you remember the date? Watch this, y'all.
October 21st.
When we made it official. Now you done got hemmed up. I met you on what date?
The 7th.
The 7th. And we made it official on what date?
The 21st.
14th.
I wasn't on the 14th.
You sure?
I'm positive.
It was on the 21st.
Yes, it was on the 21st.
Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on.
Now who hemmed up?
Yeah, you're right. It might have was on the 21st.
It was on the 21st.
Okay. So anyway, our anniversary is coming up, y'all. When we made it official. Okay, so when we made it official, I'm a very, very talkative and upfront person. I'm not shy about what I want, what I like, because I made the first move.
The initial conversation, though.
I asked him, "Is marriage something you that you're open to? Do you want kids?" I asked all these questions in the very beginning. And I think that's what women have to do these days, even if it scares the person. If they say, yes, marriage is something that I do want to do, and then they don't never ask you to marry them, I think it's a problem. I think it's time to go, sis. In my opinion.
But here...
What?
Again, and you're right. You have to talk about these things.
In the beginning.
Not necessarily in the beginning, because you might not be there. if maybe they're just trying to, and plus you're going on the assumption that everybody is dating singly.
Oh, because y'all date multiple women.
Why not?
Well, how will you ever truly get to know me if you dating 4 other women?
Because I'm just out here sampling.
So I'm trying to make the cut.
Yeah, you trying to make the team.
I know you lying.
Yeah, you trying to make me repeat it.
No, hold on, the camera went off, y'all.
No.
Hold on.
No, so let me
Listen. Go ahead, repeat it then.
So, you talking about not playing the field, but I go over to your house and somebody else show up.
Listen. They came over. You talking about when they came over there to they was studying. We was studying.
No, because
Man, now you gonna call it names.
You got that out. No, because they didn't have any books. There were no books.
I don't know why they came
over. And that was
over
on a
there
Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know why they came over there that day. That was just strange to me. And it was 2 people, so it wasn't like...
Right, it was 2 people. Because usually you have a wingman with you sometimes.
That what y'all do?
You guys travel in packs all the time.
We travel in packs for safety. Right, ladies?
Okay.
We travel in pack for safety.
Okay.
We ain't out here just like...
And we travel for safety too.
Mm-hmm.
But I
just often wonder, like, if you have this beautiful relationship, y'all have already had kids, why won't you just say, is it because nothing really changes in a marriage once you get
No, a lot changes. For some people it doesn't. I've heard some people say that it's just
a piece of paper.
And some people may feel like that, but I don't think.
Now that you're married, you've been married for a couple decades. Do you feel like it is important for 2 people to stay together before they get married?
You know, your daughter asked me this.
She did?
Yeah.
When? Why she didn't ask me?
She did ask you.
What I said? Yeah. I know I said yes.
Yeah, she told me you said yes. I told her I can't remember if I told her that it was important or not, but I think it's something that I would agree that it's something in this day and age that you should do.
Yeah, I agree.
At least for a little while.
So y'all give y'all opinion.
But not, and here's the caveat to that.
What's your favorite?
I think that both people need to maintain their residences until they are absolutely sure.
That's bad. The economy, that ain't gonna.
Yeah, some people can.
You can reside.
You're already residing before you met them. You already. But everybody doesn't do it, because I have a friend who he said they moved in the week after they met. Like they was like, he knew like right away. They moved right in within a week.
Oh wow!
And then they got married, a short time later. But cause he's like he wasn't, he didn't want to mess around. He met her, they got together, and she moved in with him like within a week. But the reason why I say that, and I think it's more so for the woman, at least for a little while. I'm not saying you got to do it for years on end, but to protect yourself, just in case it goes south, you don't have to be sitting there talking about, I can't leave because I don't have anywhere to go.
Yeah. Well, that's true. But,
and I also think whoever moved in with whoever else, if you're not sharing a lease or whatever, you still need to prepare yourself as if you were getting kicked out or it didn't work or whatever. You need to have some money stashed. You need to have some money saved, especially if you are a woman, because you do not want to get caught in a situation where you want to go, but you can't.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. One more question.
Yeah.
Do you believe in prenups?
Yes. Absolutely. 100%. If you have something of value, man or woman, before you enter into the marriage, you need to get a prenup. Period. I don't want to hear all this stuff about we in love and if you were really in love. No. Because
marriage is a business. We
have both seen over the time that we have been married, we've seen marriages end, we've seen relationships end, or friends of ours and stuff like that. Yeah. And not that anybody we knew really had anything of substance before they got married, but the way the marriage
just went ugly. It just got ugly.
It just these two people
who loved each other,
who loved each other, adored each other. You know, in some cases they had kids.
They just became enemies.
Yeah, and it just gets ugly. And as friends, you get caught up in the middle of that sometimes. Yeah. And it's just so. To protect yourself, if you have something. Now, if you don't have nothing, then there's no need to get a prenup. But if you have something substantial, if you have like some family money, or if you had a career and
property,
you built something, or you have property, or something like that, where you're coming into the marriage, because we also know that, you know, coming into a marriage where somebody has something, you know, the other person could get accused. So they keep all of that.
Yeah, because here's the thing.
All the shady stuff, just get the prenup.
When you get married, your family sometimes is going to look at your mate sideways because they want the best for you. So sometimes they assume that that person may want something from you, especially if you like established or even if you just have something. Because even you as a parent, if your child comes right now and says, I want to get married to X, Y, and Z, you're going to go over all of these things with them. And it's only to protect you. It ain't like we're trying to be in your business and all that. Only because we've seen what has happened with friends, family, and all of that. So, yeah. Of course the family going to be like, oh, she just such and such. Yeah. She just such and such.
Yeah, and you have that on both sides. You have both sides of the family looking at the other person
sideways.
Yeah, and it just and if you, I think if you have something, it's just a protection for you. If they have something, it's a protection for them. And it also
it takes away all of that. Just build together. Right. Look, what you had when you came into this marriage is yours. What I had is mine. So forget all of that stuff and let's focus on building together.
Right.
Because, and I think that solves it. Yeah. So I believe in a prenup.
Yeah. Because to me, one of the weakest things is for a dude to go after
a woman's money that she's worked so hard for.
I mean, and not saying it's not weak going the other way, but it's really weak for, to me, for a man to go after a woman's money after, you know, they got with this person after they established a career, built, you know, something. And again, it happens both ways, but it just really looks bad when a man does it. And we've seen many instances of this with celebrity women, famous women, entertainers, and whatnot. And again, not that it doesn't happen the other way, because it does.
It happens both ways. So we're not saying
if you have a prenup, then
that just take care of all that.
You know, everybody knows if this is going to end. Yeah. We know, you know, that we're going to split the things that we built together. Yeah. But I don't have any access to anything that you had beforehand. And that just makes everything clear.
It does. But yes, I do believe in prenup. That's the first, that was one. And I do believe you should live, I know some of y'all gonna have a problem with that, but just leave your opinions or leave how you feel. I think you should live together before you get married. I don't know. Listen,
but you should. I mean, let's just stop pretending that people are not doing what they naturally doing. Because they're doing it. Yeah. So whether you go to your mama's house and she made y'all sleep in a separate bedroom.
Yeah, I think you have to be realistic.
Trying to pretend Like
It ain't happening.
Not going on. I mean,
I think it just make them feel better or something.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I do. That's just my opinion, y'all. Everybody has their own opinion and their own way of living. What works for you may not work for somebody else, but that's just how I feel. I think we would have had less problems had we lived together first.
Yeah, probably.
I think. Because getting used to someone that is raised different, that has different disciplines and routines and stuff like that can cause conflict.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's just our opinion, y'all.
Yeah, and that, you know, there's no right or wrong. One thing I know from there's no right or wrong to any of it.
No, it's no right or wrong. And that's the beautiful part about it. You know what I mean? Because I can sit here all day long and say, you should do this and you should. That is just my view of how I see the world. It's not set in stone that you have to do things the way that your grandparents did it, the way that your mother did it. Because a lot of times they endured stuff that we knew nothing about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They lived unhappy for years because they were trying to protect us, protect the family, keep the family together. So no one is saying that you have to do things, at least me. So if that's why I'm open to a lot of things. I'm open-minded. I'm not very judgmental. So if you want to live a particular lifestyle, I don't have no problem with that. Because it's your life. So I'm not going to judge you for living a certain lifestyle and doing certain things. You know what I'm saying? So I've always wanted, I'm just an open person like that. And if that bothers some people, so be it. That's your thing. But yeah, so I believe in that. I believe in prenup, and I believe I was going to give it 3 years. Like, I'm not staying with nobody longer than 3 years. If you can't make up your mind at 3 years that you want me to be your wife, then it was time for me to move on. But yeah, I never told you that. My grandma used to always tell me, what's the thing about the cow?
I don't know that one.
You know the one about the cow. Why would you pay for the cow when you could get the milk for free?
Can have milk for free.
So that's the thing she used to always say. Why would a man want to marry you and he got you to do any and everything he wants you to do? You done had his kids, you live with him, you do wifely duties without even being married to you. So you don't have, this is what she used to say now. She was like, if you don't have some type of standard or some type of limitation, it could go on for years, which I have seen. But anyway, so that was just a little discussion, y'all. So y'all can hear our views. Also, leave your views, how you feel. And over here, we respect everyone's opinion, okay? You don't condemn me because I think a certain way. I don't condemn you because you think a certain way. It's called mature conversation.
Yeah, conversation.
Okay. All right. So this was really, really good, y'all. I went in. I hope y'all stayed for the conversation. Thank you, kid, for giving your opinion.
No problem.
Even though you tried to put me out there, I'm glad the camera turned off. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Much love. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you. And until the next video, continue making connections with endless possibilities. I love y'all. Bye, y'all.